What's up, everybody? I'm Jason Mayfield, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Bible that I have probably been more interested in than any Bible released in the past couple of years, and that is the Scripture Journal from Crossway. So you're probably thinking, Jason, why forth does thou? Haveth thine large box, calleth it a Bible. Now, that would be the Scripture Journal King James Version, or Hamlet. I am really excited about this. It's not a big black box. However, it comes in a big black box. That's really cool too. So, if you open the big black box, do you see what I see? Right here, you have individual books of the New Testament. Let me turn it where you can read it. Is that the right way? No, this is the right way. This is super duper cool. And so you have, let's see, the only combined books in here are Colossians and Philemon, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy and Titus, 1st, 2nd Peter and Jude, 1st through 3rd John. Everything else is individual. The thickest one looks like Acts, Luke, and Matthew are all about the same size, but it looks like Luke is the biggest. So this is super cool. I'm super excited about this. Before we go any further, I am giving this whole set away. This is a giveaway. We're going to give this away. I'm going to ship this to somebody, and you can sign up for that below. I'll keep it on a lot of videos for a while. I don't know what the beginning end point on that is going to be, but we're going to put it below. And so go sign up. This is not the only giveaway we have going. I also have a Cambridge King James Version Canterbury that I'm giving away when we hit 5,000 subscribers. We only have about 1,990 to go. So at least today, we could be up by the time this video posts. So I'm going to be giving this away. But how am I going to review it if I give it away? Great question. I also bought an individual one. Now, this right now, you can get it for about $50. It's on sale, normally probably $60, worst case scenario, $100, okay? So you can get this for about $100, very cool, but you can get these individual ones for between $3 and $5. So if you didn't want to do a whole set or you want to check it out first, you get this. Oh my gosh. So we're going to write in this one, we're going to mess this one up today. I'm not even going to try to be careful with it because normally I try to be careful with Bibles because they're my Bibles that I'm showing you stuff in, and then I'm going to use this Bible. It cost me $2.99. I don't care. We can be reckless with this one. Let's get into it. All right, so we've got this super cool Bible, and obviously we're going to have to do some folding on this thing, but it's got, I don't know if you can see this, in the margin or in the binding here on the front, it's got a way that you can fold this over, so that's going to help. So let's see. First things first, they got the little preface in here. Got a nice blank sheet here if you wanted to do something with that. And then you get right into it. Now the whole deal, you're going to be flattening a ton. But this is cool. And someone had written that they were really upset with the construction of this. It's paper. And it's a $3 thing. I mean, what do you expect? So, first things first, every page is going to be scripture and then a place for you to write. So, you'll be able to go through this and basically the whole deal. So, first thing I want you to notice is there's enough room in the margins to write. So, you could actually write on here like you would a normal Bibling page, and then you can write notes over here, or you can create a code system or whatever you want to do. I would suggest if you're going to just do notes in this one to use a blue pen so it stands off the page like a blue Micron or a blue Sharpie art pen, just so it kind of stands off. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these lines are also line matched to the text. Oh, I guess I could look through the back. Yeah, it looks like the lines are line matched to the text. That's super cool. So when you write, it shouldn't be showing up too much. So very readable font, nice big font. Be very comfortable preaching with these. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk to you about that at the end of the video. And the great thing about this is it would be a great workbook if you wanted to use kind of a workbook prior to getting into your premium Bible. So if you wanted to thrash out a bunch of notes and then get into your premium Bible and start writing, a little bit more pre-planned. I don't. I go pretty reckless at my premium Bibles. I'm not really that intense about making sure I've got it right beforehand. So let's be super reckless with this thing today, because I'm actually I got this strictly to review. So here we go. I hope you're ready. Let's grab a bunch of pens. I'm going to do some weird stuff today, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so here we go. We got a bunch of pens. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to the middle of the deal, and we're going to do a bunch of gel pens. These are my Inkjoy gel pens that I like. So we're just going to kind of get on. We don't have to do anything correct today. This is actually a cool way to highlight. I've never done this over the text. I kind of like that. And then if you know my system at all, you know that I use Inkjoys, except for the purple, I use the Pilot G2. Okay, so let's look at this. Not bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. That's pretty impressive, because I just went in pretty hard on that. Let's do a highlighter and see what a highlighter does. Guys, I just want you to know, this is the best writing in my Bible in front of people experience I've ever had, because I can be totally reckless with this. I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. So, I mean, it looks really good on the page. It's not coming through real hard. I mean, the paper's kind of thick, to be honest. I mean, that's pretty good. So here's something we're going to do just to see. We're going to use a black magic marker. That is, oh my gosh. Let's do a black Sharpie and see what it does. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to page 34. I'm doing a black Sharpie on here, and I'm going to see if it does any kind of bleed. And then we'll go color in with a black Sharpie. Okay. Oh my gosh, that didn't even bleed through to the next page. This is a for real Sharpie. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. It's the most durable Bible ever. I got a dot there. I think that was from it being wet. Okay, so let's flip to this page. Actually, we'll give it another page. Okay, let's do some writing. Hello, friend. And then down here, we'll do the same thing. We'll go. My great handwriting. Okay, so that hello, friend is with the Sharpie, and then hi, bud. Okay, so let's see. Wow! You can't even see it. Where is it? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I mean, it is so faint. That's hello, friend right there, and that's on white. Oh my gosh, guys. This thing is mega durable. So, I mean, I'm just scribbling on the page. Let's see. I mean, you can barely even see it here. That's awesome. This is a very, very cool little Bible. This is super durable, man. Because I don't have to slam so much in here. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm super impressed with this. So the font's super readable. The pens work well in here. I mean, if the gel pens work, everything works. So like, whoa, mega cool. We just wrote with a Sharpie. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can see it. It's a Sharpie though. And look how not bad that is. I mean, you can still read right there. That is super cool. So, while I've got this, before I end writing in this, I probably ought to do the one thing that the Bible is missing. So we need to add the one thing that the Bible is missing. If you were wondering if the Bible was lacking anything, I'm going to show you what that is. And that is Jason Mayfield is super cool. Look at that. That's Sharpie, guys. That's the bleed through on a Sharpie. A Sharpie in a normal Bible would have obliterated 12 pages back to back. It didn't even get on this page. Oh my gosh, I'm super impressed with this. Now, this is going to get beat up, but so additionally, in the back here, you do have several notes. So if you wanted to do some kind of index or something, you know, like I'm going to tell you in a minute that I would use this for preaching, but I have my core areas that are grace, and then finances, leadership. You know, so you have these kind of core areas that you talk about. Health, you know, and then you could go through and write down every reference that you talk about that, or if you wanted to, if you were using it for this is super cool. I am just super impressed with this. And then you could get a white pen and write on the front with white pen. Get a white gel pen or a white paint pen. Guys, this is so cool. So the Scripture Journal set. There are 3 ways that I really would use this. Now, Crossway's website has a bunch of ways they say to use it. I don't like any of them. But most of the ways they say to use this, I think is just better just to get you a journaling Bible or a wide margin Bible and just do that. But I have 3 ways I think would be really super cool to use this set. The first way is to create your own commentary set. Essentially, this looks like a little mini commentary. So you could take this and go through and write down all of your technical details that you want to make sure that you are aware of in these Bibles. Now, while I think that is cool, I don't think it's the most efficient thing in the world. I would recommend using Logos Bible software to do that because it's much more efficient. However, this is a really cool thing you can do. If you like to handwrite stuff, you can always put it here, then put it in Logos, and then you have this little commentary set that sits up on your shelf. Now, you probably can't fit all the information that you'd want in there, so I would get one and do one for your technical details. Do another one for your illustrations, and create little commentary libraries that you can go, and so you grab Luke, and you can write down whatever your Luke commentaries are, whether that be your illustrations or your technical details or whatever you want to put in there, your revelations, whatever you want to put in there. I also think that this would be a really cool way to preach through the entire New Testament or the entire Bible, because they do have another set coming out that I'll talk to you about in a minute. But this would be a great way to preach through the Bible. The text in here is actually super readable, and if I'm 100% honest, in terms of getting into the pulpit and having Scripture in front of you, this might be the best format. There's not a ton on the page. It's very large. It's very readable. This could be super cool for that. So you grab this, you open to the page with the Scripture that you're on, and then on the right-hand side, you've written down all your outline, your notes, things you want to hit, and then you've got the text sitting right there with you. I mean, that is a super cool idea. And then when you're done, you can say, I have preached through the entire New Testament or the entire Bible, and here it is. The third way to use this is, I really think it's great for groups, small groups, Bible study, classes, Sunday school, whatever. Obviously, this isn't great, but you could buy the individual books. And, I did a class on Romans, which is convenient because that's Romans. So I did a class on Romans one time and had about 50 people in attendance over a 12-week period. And so I could easily buy 50 of these at $3. That's what, $150, $5, it'd be $250. So $250, and everybody gets a copy of Romans that they can tear through with me. And the nice thing is it puts everybody on the same text. And so instead of, which is really good if you have new converts in the room, instead of saying go to Romans 10:5, you could say go to page 46. And everybody's page 46 takes them to Romans 10:5. And if you're wondering if people do not know how to find those verses, I didn't when I first went to church. Not to mention, if you're teaching the class and everybody gets one of these, you are the coolest teacher ever, unless another guy brings donuts every week. That being said, the scripture journals are currently only available in the New Testament. However, at the beginning of 2019, as I understand it, they're going to be releasing the entire Bible. Now, I am waiting to purchase this until they come out with the entire Bible. I don't even know that I will really use this much. My plan is to use it to teach through the entire Bible. So rather than using it for my own personal journals and stuff, this will be exclusively my pulpit material that I take up with outlines so I can preach. But they've got the whole Bible coming out in the beginning of 2019, I believe. So if you don't want just the New Testament, you grab that. My gut says if Crossway is smart, they will also release an Old Testament set for people who already got these. But it wouldn't be the first time that someone wasn't as smart as me. That being said, if you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Links to purchase this are down below as well if you want to pick one up today. And until next time, I'm praying that you continue to experience grace for life through Jesus Christ. See you later.